Welcome back to the 419 Outdoors. Today I'm in Zanesfield, Ohio for the 4th annual Central Ohio Bushcraft Gathering. Today is day 2. Yesterday, day 1, not a whole lot goes on. Everybody kind of hang out and get to know everybody and have a fire and that sort of thing. Today is when everything really gets going. This is a 4-day event. So today we have some demonstrations going on. There's vendors out here selling some good quality bushcrafting and outdoor items. So we're gonna walk up and check out some of the vendors and check out some of the demonstrations. So let's go get that going.
Okay. Thank you.
Does everybody here know what happens when you hit the steel to the flint? The flint is actually compositely harder than the steel. So as you hit and strike, those sparks are molten pieces of metal coming off of the strike. My preferred method, a few of the YouTube bushcraft guys use the same V.
The first one we have over here is our A-frame. This one we made with a floor, which is something that I would do first versus a traditional A-frame because it just offers me more protection from the ground. All right, next one we have over here is our lean-to. Decided to do the lean-to with the roof. This would be more of a go-to for me than a lean-to. The only reason I would choose the standard lean-to over this is it's pouring rain on me. It's snowing real bad, whatever it will be. I don't have time to make posts and run cordage and make stakes and things like that. I just want to get some coverage and I want to get it right now. All right, and the last one we have over here is our plow point. And this is probably hands down my favorite tarp shelter here because it offers me so much protection. Not only do I have the 3 sides here, but I also have protection from the tree that's in front of me. I can use a bigger tree to get more coverage in a little more adverse conditions.
We've never gotten 2 feet of debris in 10 minutes with all these people. It's a lot of work. If you have a trash bag or a tarp, help you out a lot. Or even a punch.
This is a variation of a super shelter. This is called the Harleton Hacienda. The original super shelters were an idea by Morris Kahinsky, guy that taught at Karamat Wilderness Ways up in Canada. He would build these huge, sleep 4 or 5 people, domes, and they would build a log fire in front of it and heat the whole thing. His understudy, Kerry Halton, adapted it to a one-man, and this is kind of our rendition. You might be in a little bit more hurry, if it were an emergency or whatever, but, it is always important to kind of take your time, get to moving too quick, you can make mistakes. Running into a problem right there, just move her down. Take this loop off. Word on ventilation, one side you can tape up. Again, I like Gorilla Tape. You can make, the Bushcraft clothespins, whatever you can figure out to make that happen. Gorilla Tape solves a lot of problems. You can kind of figure out your ventilation as it heats up. If you need that, open it up a little bit more, whatever. But this is kind of, we can take the logs and roll it up, make it a little bit tighter and all that, but that's the basic.
cross over, make an X. Just go over the rope and make an X like this. There's your X right there. Right. Now grab it on this side. Okay, you're gonna pull on this side of the rope. Very good. Now, do you see where that opening is? It's right there. It's obvious when you see it, right? Very good. On the rope. So you want to go through that opening you just made. Pull it that way.
Yep.
Nope. Just to go right through the opening. Yep, right through there. Like that. And then you got two pairs.
Carve it off of another piece of bone, and I get it to the shape I want to do. Then I break it off, and I just put a point on the other end. And that's how you do something small. Don't sit there and try to get a small bone and have your knife all trying to do all that and cutting yourself. No, cut all back and do everything from there. This is a rib bone knife, and that's just grinding one side. It's flat. It's got a tip on the inside. This is the rib, the hump of a buffalo knife. Sometimes you can score these rib bone knives and just tap them and make them break off. But that's a big Plains Indian style. A lot of different bone knives.
So, however your kids know how to light a fire, that's what they can use. They're gonna have to. They don't have to use this, but it's gonna help out. So, does everybody have some sort of way to start a fire?
Use drum.
There you go. Now it's fluffy.
Yeah.
Wind up or whatever, you're throwing something big. It's all straight back, okay? You don't want to double point at that top.
Getting close.
Yeah, one of the times you say
Pictures of what it's all about.
It's a rotation, so it's rotating more.
Well, that really does it for the presentations for today and the challenges. So they have a bluegrass band playing. We're going to go up and check that out. I believe the trade blanket is still going on as well. Maybe stop by a few more vendors while we're there. If not, we'll catch them tomorrow. We're going to take a walk up here and see what kind of action's going on.
I found they were all great strangers to me, great strangers to me.
You know, why am I going to trap a little bitty animal? You know, cut and and tear him up and kill him because I can selective harvest them. I know my woods. I can see what they're doing. We do the same thing in farming, cattle farmers and sheep farming. They call the animals, they breed with the best. I'm just doing it, but my animal's just hanging in the woods. Little bitty rabbits. How about a full-size deer? Who's going to be the fat dude waiting on the rescue?
Always trust the fat survivor.
Always try with the fat trapper, man, because he's lazy. He wants to do it quick. I did an experiment one time. I set 3 of these, did a walk around and had 3 deer within about 4 hours. That's how reliable these are, okay? They're highly illegal snares, but I encourage you to build these and put them in the bottom of your pack. They don't weigh nothing. I hear a lot of YouTubers say, oh, it's a one-shot deal. Yeah, but one deer, because you're lost waiting on a rescuer, he's going to show up me. I'm going to have the tenderloins on the fire. Got to spend the night, man. You know, I'm going to feed my rescuers, correct?
It says 1 to 5, 50 egg, okay? I see this, I got the whole recipe.
So this is the herb. This is the menstruum. This is herbs by weight and menstruum by volume.
for recipe, if you open one of those books and it says 50A, it is implied, if it doesn't indicate otherwise, it is implied that it's 50% water, which would be 100, right? Okay, done. Now, I want to put some exceptions on here, or some, not exceptions, but things that occur every once in a while. It says 50A. It might say 10G. That's vegetable glycerin. It might say 10HCD. Apple cider vinegar. Okay.
Again, to the jug of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug, that good old Mountain Dew.
So that's going to wrap up the 2021 Central Ohio Bushcraft Gathering. I had a lot of fun, learned some new things, met some really cool people, and I hope to see a lot of you out there next year. But until then, I'm out of here. Live free, have fun.